Hi, Mochis. Good morning. Yosh. Alright, so your Panda Maru is back streaming here on YouTube and Twitch. Yes, streaming Genshin Impact. Well, since we do have an event here which is use of Violet Garden. Well, I haven't finished it yet, and since this is for our primos, so let's complete it or finish this. But before that, let me just share this on our Facebook page, which is Maru. So guys, don't forget as well to support me on my Facebook page, which is Maru.
Personally, I think
So
the
just
idea of
search
things staying the
Maru.
same forever is quite beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
So happy morning. So let me just share this.
I'm sure the Kamisato clan will be fine.
What about outside Inazuma? What will the repercussions be of scrapping the Sakoku decree?
So where is...
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
So let me just share
What will the repercussions be of
this.
scrapping the Sakoku decree?
I'm sure the Kamisato clan will be fine.
So I am here at the place of the
Traveling to other worlds
Kamisato
is all that anyone
clan.
seems to be writing about these days. Goodness knows what they find so disappointing about their own world.
I'm sure the Kamisato clan will be fine.
What about outside Inazuma? What will the repercussions be of scrapping the Sakoku decree?
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short
I'm
lines.
sure the Kamisato
Their
clan will
stories
be
really
fine.
make for terribly dull reading.
So let's start. Okay, let me just check my resin first. Oh, I thought it's safe. Not yet full yet.
Sakoku decree.
So what is the next part? Oh wait. Okay, so let's go back here. Credo Island. Let's go.
Hi there! You must be visiting from Liyue to participate in the IRODORI festival. We'll be your guides and we'll take you onto the island. Huh? Is it Paimon or have we met somewhere before?
Yes, in fact we have. I'm Hues from Feiyun Commerce Guild. Aboard this ship we have calligraphers, painters, and even players of Theater Mechanicus. The inventor of Theater Mechanicus previously came to the Feiyun Commerce Guild seeking investment. Although the guild manager was not interested, the master still wanted to support them. We heard that they'd be demonstrating the game and letting people try Theater Mechanicus at the IRODORI festival. So the guild manager instructed Master and I to take the opportunity to come to Inazuma and investigate the product's potential.
Oh, speaking of which, where's the young master?
Master, he's,
Whoa, Xingqiu's just sitting there, sound asleep.
What?
Alright, so it's the 4-star Yellen.
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon. I presume you're guests in Inazuma as well? It seems fate has destined our paths to cross once again.
Oh, we aren't actually guests. We're actually guides for the IRODORI festival.
Yeah, how are you doing,
Please, no need to
Xingqiu?
worry. I was a little too caught up in a novel on the voyage here. When I finally realized what time it was, the first rays of dawn were already peeking over the horizon. Yes, now that we've arrived, the Kanjo Commission will likely wish to inspect our invitation letter. Let's keep it in hand, shall we? Huh? That's odd. There was a piece of paper underneath my bag. Strange. I don't recall seeing it there before.
Ooh, let Paimon have a look.
Koi no Okina.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. It's from the same series as the story we found before. Even the handwriting looks exactly the same.
The story you found before?
Oh, yeah, in the warehouse down by the... by the poem hunt competition. Yeah, that's it. A friend of ours is on Rito to paint portraits of the 5 Kasen. You know, as part of the IRODORI festival. Poetic stories about the 5 Kasen have been hidden in various places nearby. If you can find one of the stories and give it to this friend of ours, then there's a chance you'll become the model for the next portrait.
Wait a moment. So you mean that...
Hey, it's hard coming up with stuff on the spot like that.
there's a chance of meeting Calx in person?
Huh? Oh, yeah. You could say that.
Really? That's wonderful!
Yes, really?
I knew that Calx would attend the IRODORI festival, but convincing my father to let me come to Inazuma was proving to be quite the high hurdle. I had to really rack my mind to come up with the excuse of evaluating the investment value of Theater Mechanicus. Just
Oh,
a few days
Theater
later,
Mechanicus.
word then came that Calx would be busy painting portraits of the 5 Kasen
Yeah,
during the
someone
festival.
told me as well that
It is
we
a
are
most
going
rare
to do
opportunity for both Calx
Oh,
and I
we
to be in
are,
Inazuma together. But it seemed he would be too busy with the
completing
portraits to
again
meet with
that
me.
Theater
So,
Mechanicus thing.
I felt quite disappointed
good
for
luck.
some time now.
Don't worry, Xingqiu. Even though Calx has work to do, he still has time to see friends. We can take you to see him right now. Also, we heard that Calx did illustrations for your A Legend of Sword novel.
Ah, so you've already heard. To be honest, my works have drawn little interest in Liyue. However, the novels are selling quite well in Inazuma with the help of Calx's beautiful illustrations. Calx is not only a skilled artist, but he also carries out his craft with great alacrity. I heard that it took him merely a few hours to finish the illustrations for the latest chapter. But when I looked at the art, the brushwork did not even look the slightest bit rushed. His work is truly exquisite. Oh my, I was beginning to get carried away there. Let us depart, quickly now.
Luckily, the idea of meeting Albedo managed to draw Xingqiu's attention and keep the situation under wraps. Let's just hope we don't let anything slip while meeting
Oh, hi,
Albedo.
Kaneki on Twitch. So, how are you?
This is what they call intending.
So where are we going? So we have to meet Albedo. Okay. Or let's just teleport. So where are you, Albedo son? There you are.
Traveler, Paimon, how are you? And who is this accompanying you?
You must be Kelx. It's a great pleasure to finally meet you. I am the author of A Legend of Sword, Forgive me. It's rude of me to introduce myself by my pen name when meeting in person. Please, call me Xingqiu.
And you may call me Albedo, then.
No, that would be most improper.
Why not? Seeing as we're both friends of the Traveler, it'd be more convenient for us to use our real names. Besides, we've already corresponded with each other many times before. In fact, I feel a bit self-conscious seeing you act so politely.
It's not just you, Albedo. We haven't seen Xingqiu act this awkward before either.
You guys, it's certainly not good taste for you two to be teasing me like that. Oh, by the way, we happened to find a story from the poem hunt competition at the docks. I heard that you are collecting them.
Poem hunt?
You know, that thing where we have to find pieces of paper with stories of the 5 Kasen? Venti found one, and then he was allowed to be a model for one of your portraits.
Huh? Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, I understand the story now. Thank you. It's very helpful.
Splendid. Though,
Splendid.
I'm still piecing together the story
Excellento.
myself. Would you kindly explain it to me in more detail?
If all of you are free, why don't we discuss this over a meal?
Well,
Oh, hi,
about that.
Hinata on
you have other
YouTube.
plans,
So good
Xingqiu?
morning. So, Calx, Albedo.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I know, right?
Speaking of dining,
His
Shimura's
pen name
is
as
quite delicious.
Calx
Would you
is
like to
so
go there?
cool.
Shimura's.
Such
Unfortunately,
a
today
unique
is a
name.
bit windy.
Calx.
How about...
That's perfectly fine with me. But I must first unpack my luggage. Let's meet later at Uyu Restaurant.
Something didn't quite add up just now.
Huh? No way! Paimon thinks we acted well together. Did we say something we weren't supposed to?
No, Paimon, I'm not referring to us. Traveler, what are your thoughts?
He was a little
She's just
suspicious.
suspicious. Hey, what are you two talking about?
Paimon, you read the poem, right? Although it may seem confusing to Xingqiu on its own, what if we read it together with a previous poem we found?
Read them together? Let's see. Suiko lost Aoi no Okina's poem in a drunken stupor. So, Aoi no Okina recovered the poem and gave it to some mysterious person. Huh? Wait a minute. Could today's story be hinting that the one who stole the lake... No way! That can't be right! Xingqiu only arrived in Inazuma this morning!
And that is precisely the point of suspicion. If Xingqiu had only just arrived in Inazuma, how could he recommend Shimura's Chazuke? Moreover, he didn't raise any questions when I suggested another place because of the windy weather. This means he knows that Shimura's is an open-air restaurant.
Are you saying that Xingqiu has already been in Inazuma for some time, and that he's only pretending he just arrived?
Yes, that is indeed my conclusion.
But how could Xingqiu be the book thief? His mission is to fight for justice, isn't it? There's no way he'd do something against his own ideals.
Alright, so
Calm
Paimon is
down,
now
Paimon.
angry.
Even though this is the first time I've met Xingqiu in person,
Yeah,
we've
calm down.
communicated via letters for some time now. I do have some understanding of his character. I think there must be some deeper motive at play here. The story also tells us that Aoi no Okina flees with a poem because of a threat.
Oh? Could Shinjo be in danger?
It's difficult to say at this point. But given that Uyu Restaurant is indoors, it'll be easy for us to detect anyone following or eavesdropping on us. I think it should be safe for us to talk there. I'll be relying on your assistance to get to the bottom of this matter. Good.
Got it.
Then let's head to Uyu Restaurant.
Our crowdsourcing competition is now underway. Take part and win prizes.
So go to Uyu Resto.
I don't see anyone suspicious around. It seems clear for the moment. Let's go inside and wait for Xingqiu.
Oh, this whole thing's starting to make Paimon a little nervous. What do we do? And what do we talk about when Shinjo gets here?
First, we must ascertain whether Xingqiu was already in Inazuma or not. If we can find evidence of him deceiving us, then we can use it as leverage to persuade him to tell us the truth. Since we're still waiting for him, why don't you go and chat with other
Hi,
guests in the restaurant and
Shinzi.
see if you can learn anything useful?
Good morning.
Possess magical powers to heal your body and soul.
So let's go inside. Where is that? Okay, here. So how is your event? Oh, there you go. Albedo.
Albedo, what should we talk about when Shinjo gets here? Any ideas?
I will try to break the ice by talking about our work on novels and illustrations. If he really is hiding something, then he might feel even more nervous than we do. If we start by talking about our work creating novels, perhaps he will lower his guard.
Oh, come to think of it, Shinjo mentioned that he'd like to thank you for finishing
let's-
the illustrations on time.
Is that so? That is also a very valuable clue.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
So ask around, ask around. Oh, there. It's Yota.
The last phase of the IRODORI festival is when they release the all-new publications. The one
So
I'm
do
really
you
looking forward
have-
to is a Legend of Sword.
Albedo said
That's
Haru
right.
on
A signed
YouTube.
first edition is going to become quite the collectible.
Unfortunately, I
I've gotta
don't
get my hands on a
have
copy.
Albedo's
I've
sub
seen
right.
Genyu's signature
Or maybe
before.
on the
His
next
handwriting is
rerun of
super
him.
neat. He must be really diligent about his style.
He'll be there in person on the day of the release, so we'll get a good look at him then. I hear that he's actually pretty young.
Wait a minute, did you just hear that? Not only will Shinjo be signing novels at the release, but his handwriting is super neat?
There's been so many lively young customers.
Okay, so
Welcome to Uyu
One more.
Restaurant. Please
and
talk to me
Yahoo.
if you want to order.
Oh, only here. Oh, okay. So it's the order. It's the owner.
Hello there. What can I get for you?
Hi, do you have any special recommendations today?
Why, of course. I'd personally recommend our freshly caught seafood. It's been pouring these past 2 days, so the fishing boats haven't been able to sail at all.
Oh,
But the weather
damn, that
finally cleared up
food.
today,
It
so we
makes me
have some fresh
hungry.
catch.
So the weather at sea has been bad these past few days?
It sure has. A few guests from Liyue were just telling me that their boat was heaving and rolling all the way here. They couldn't do anything but sleep the entire trip.
Oh, this might be some useful information.
Please talk to me if you want to order.
That was delicious. Inazuman cuisine largely consists of fresh seafood, which is certainly to my liking.
That's good. We were worried you might not have an appetite because you didn't sleep well. Now's our chance. Let's talk to Shincho and see if he says anything useful. Maybe we could start by asking him about the journey.
Well, I've never embarked on such a long journey before. Though I...
Speaking of the journey, did anything noteworthy happen along the way?
Well, to be honest, I spent most of the trip with my nose in a novel.
Well, that didn't tell us much.
Talk about the scenery on the
To
journey.
be honest, there wasn't much to see. Just water all around, morning to night. The sheer monotony of the trip caused everyone to grow a little impatient. So, when the peak of Mount Yogo finally appeared in the distance as we approached the islands of Inazuma, everyone crowded the deck to have a look. However, the ship sailed along at a crawling pace. It took a whole day from the time we saw the mountain peak.
Paimon didn't catch anything suspicious so far. Oh, right! If it took an entire day to reach the docks, then it would have been pouring rain at the time that...
We learned a couple of things from his account, but we still require more evidence.
While it is entertaining to read novels, writing one is an endeavor of its own. You must give great thought to every detail, from the layout of the plot to the rhythm of the lines. And even when you have come up with interesting content, there's still no guarantee that it will be to your liking.
I couldn't agree more. Whether it's writing a book, creating art, or studying alchemy, seldom can you really feel joy after seriously delving into the work.
Shincho and Albedo are getting into some deep topics now. But nothing suspicious has come up.
Speaking of illustrations, Albedo, I've long wished to express my sincerest gratitude for providing the illustrations in my novel. My novel didn't sell well in Liyue, so I must admit that I had some reservations regarding its potential. Yet you've consistently managed to select the most important scene of the chapter for your illustrations. This made me feel as though what I was trying to express could be understood after all.
Thank you. However, I took some risks in the illustrations, so I'm feeling slightly uneasy myself. Light novel illustrations are typically centered around the characters, but this time, I adopted a different approach in the illustration for the last chapter.
Well, that scene was intended to depict the change in the world, so I thought it very fitting to draw only scenery.
Doesn't sound like anything suspicious has come up.
No, there was a crack in his alibi. My illustrations were sent for printing the moment they arrived in Inazuma. So, logically speaking, there's no way he could possibly know what the illustrations look like. Xingqiu, we have something very important to ask you now.
Oh? Why the solemn looks all of a sudden? Huh? I'm afraid I don't follow.
Mr. Okazaki told us earlier that actually the weather at sea was very bad these last few days. So when you said that everyone came running to the deck to see Mount Yogo, that couldn't have happened!
On top of that, the latest installment of A Legend of Sword will only be revealed at the IRODORI festival. Even we, the creators, haven't received a sample copy. If that's the case, how could you know what my illustrations look like?
Well...
The jig's up, Shincho. You were already in Inazuma before today, weren't you? Are you in some kind of danger but can't tell us the truth? Don't worry. The Traveler and Albedo are no pushovers. We can help you.
No, please. You misunderstand me. I suppose my lack of sleep is inevitably taking its toll on my mind. I didn't notice for a moment that you were testing me at all. I did in fact come to Inazuma early to handle some things. Let me consider how to explain this. Oh, this is most embarrassing.
Oh, well, if this isn't a coincidence, I didn't expect to see everyone here.
Huh? Tone-deaf Bard, what are you doing here?
I heard that the owner of this establishment has some fine-aged wines. I didn't want to miss the opportunity to taste them.
Paimon knew you couldn't possibly be up to anything good.
Says who? In fact, I come as the bearer of good tidings. I just bumped into Kujo Sara a moment ago. She said that the Tenryou Commission has apprehended the criminal who stole all those copies of A Legend of Sword. You needn't worry about it any longer.
Huh? The criminal who stole A Legend of Sword?
Did I say something I shouldn't have?
Oh no. The person they apprehended, was it by chance an editor named Onodera?
Apologies, Kujo Sara didn't mention a name. But I saw her taking someone toward Hanamizaka.
Everyone, it's too late to explain. We must make haste and rescue Onodera.
Okay, what? So go to the editorial house. And where's the exit? Alright. Nice teleport.
Yeah. Please, wait. Onodera is innocent.
Oh, so you must be the author of A Legend of Sword. I didn't expect to see others tagging along with you.
Anyway, you mustn't take him away. I can explain everything.
No need to worry, Genyu. I've just explained everything to Madame Kujo, and Kuroda has testified for me.
Yes. In fact, we were just getting ready to leave.
Oh, phew. What a relief. Wait a minute. Does everyone else here already know?
Well, to be precise, we had dispatched 2 additional squads here, in order to prevent the suspect from escaping.
Shinjo looks pretty flustered. What exactly is going on here?
Though it's most embarrassing, it appears quite a few people are aware of the situation now. There's no use keeping it a secret. In the end, I'm the one responsible for this whole predicament.
No, Genyu. It's only appropriate that I take responsibility for the IRODORI festival. I recommended the idea of selling newly released novels signed by the authors. Not only was this the first major project I was in charge of since joining the Yae publishing house, but Lady Yae also gave me a lot of support. However, I did not discuss our plans with the authors in advance. As a result, it caused a great deal of trouble for Genyu.
Yes, to be frank, calligraphy is not my strong point, so signing events are really not my forte.
Even though such an event will be difficult for Genyu, after telling him how important the plans were to me, he immediately boarded a ship to Inazuma to come up with a solution. So these past few days, Genyu has been actively practicing his handwriting. However, it takes time to sign each book, and we realized the time we reserved for the signing was not nearly enough. So I came up with the idea of moving the new books from the warehouse to my place. That way, Genyu could use these few days to sign them all. I thought everything would work out without a hitch. I never expected that someone would immediately realize that the books were missing from the warehouse. To make things worse, I was on vacation and staying with Genyu in my house these past few days. I had no idea that the situation had turned into such a huge mess. All of this happened because I wanted—
Onodera, I agreed to your proposal because I didn't want the readers to know of my unsightly handwriting. Also, I knew that Onodera had been misled by one of my prior signatures. At a previous event, the Yae publishing house had requested autographs of authors so that they could be put on display. I practiced tirelessly for an entire day to finally deliver a stylish and elegant signature for the event. But looking back on it now, I had dug myself into a hole by delivering that nice signature for the sake of my pride.
Hey, come on, you two. Loosen up a little. The theft was nothing more than a simple misunderstanding. Besides, everyone has something they do not wish others to see.
Yeah, that's right. All that matters is that
Onodera, I think you should explain the truth regarding the stolen books to the rest of the people on Rito.
Yes, I understand. I'll apologize to everyone.
we should probably be heading back to Rito as well. Let's tag along.
Oh, great.
Onodera? What are you doing here?
I'm very sorry for all the trouble that I've caused.
Yes, Onodera, but why didn't you tell everyone earlier? If you had told us, we could have thought of some ways to help you.
That's right. We're a team, and we should be helping each other in tough situations like this.
Let's leave the past behind us now. Our first priority is to help Genyu with his signatures. How is your progress so far?
My progress is not what I had hoped for. Even after working through the night these past few days, I've only finished perhaps 1/10 of the signatures.
Oh, no wonder Shincho looked so sleepy today.
I understand. Murata, go back to Yae Publishing House and get Aratani to book a room on the second floor.
Yes, Mr. Hirayama. It just so happens that my brother is a calligrapher. Should I ask him to lend his assistance as well?
Yes, good idea. Ah, you've just reminded me. 2 calligraphers from Liyue arrived today. We worked with them before, so I'll go and ask them to help out too.
It seems I'm really in for it now.
No need to worry, Genyu. I'm sure you can do it. Didn't you finish the—
Yes, but writing novels and learning calligraphy are 2 entirely different skills.
Even though Shincho still has to deal with his handwriting issue, Paimon somehow feels a little relieved now.
I always used to prefer working alone in my workshop, but I've come to realize that solving problems with others also has its merits.
We also owe a special ode of gratitude to the mysterious person who has been leaving important info for us along the way.
Huh? You mean whoever left behind those stories about the 5 Kasen?
Pardon me, but what are you talking about?
Oh, right. We haven't had a chance to explain things to Shincho yet.
I see. It appears that Onodera and I were spotted when we were moving the books. Albedo, may I ask you one thing? Are you able to include me in a portrait as well? Not only do I owe the successful resolution of today's incident to that story, but I also hope that our—
No problem. Considering the similarities between the portrait and the events that have taken place, your proposal is very reasonable.
That figure was none other than Aoi no Okina himself. This turn of events had begun with an unnamed individual, under whose coercion, Aoi no Okina was forced to take drastic measures to retrieve a page of poetry. He knew nothing of this individual's true intentions. All he knew was that the poem had to do with an old acquaintance, Akahito.
Alright, so I'm literally sleeping during my stream.
Albedo really is something. He finished the portrait of Aoi no Okina in no time at all.
Wow, nice.
Wonder how Shincho's calligraphy training is going at Uyu Restaurant. Hey, do you think whoever left those stories for us could be hiding somewhere nearby? Oh, hello? Mr. Story Writer? important to him. Oh, what's that sound?
Oh.
It was just a cat. Looks like we can't make them reveal themselves that easily. It's getting late now. Well, let's go back and get some rest. We still have to go to the docks and wait for another ship tomorrow morning.
Nice one, completed. No. Ilan ba equip? Or how many sticks do I need to? Goodness.
This is destiny. What are my orders? Send one, send them all. A pleasure to be working with you.
All right. So they are here.
Huh? See? A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Great.
Delved into destiny. Shadows of fate. Let me scry. My apologies. Take flight!
Nice, nice.
Whirling snow! Born of ice and frost. Delved into destiny. My apologies.
Hey, up. Safe, safe, safe. Oh, gee.
Let me scry. Whirling snow.
Oh, no.
Delved into destiny. Access denied.
Oh, gee. Ooh. Hey, wait. Okay. It's this challenge, right?
Come!
Theater Mechanicus. Obtain a score of 1-5. Okay. So again. This. Do I need to wait, let me just check. Wait, what? Okay. Enter Horde. Horde. Okay, let's do this. Well, let's use Sinchu.
May knowledge guide you.
And then
I'm here.
Kamisato Ayaka, present.
Wish me luck.
Yep. Freeze time.
It's already time for us to be at the docks. The arrival schedule says ship stopover, 1 person. Just
Oh, insufficient. Oh, great. So let's do this. Personally? Hey, good luck. Let's go.
blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
Oh, hi Haru. So, Wait and Chill said Haru on YouTube. Yes, see? So we just wait how this theater mechanicus will end. So we can just watch. Oh wait.
I'll protect us. Life goes on.
Hey, dude, bro. Stop. Hey. Oh. Bro, stop there.
Let's dance. Take flight.
Almost. Hey there. Oh geez. Haha, bye bye. Up. Hey. Nice. Ugh. Come on. Ooh. Hey, God.
No, my sword! Whirling snow!
Oh no. Please. Please. Nice. I should have closed that bridge. Oh, yeah. So let's wait. So. What the heck? Look at that. Oh no, it's a dinosaur. Oh, great. Nice. One. Oh jeez. Close the bridge.
Rain outlines your fate.
Oh, bridge. So nice. Oh no. Stop. Hee. Bye. Woohoo. Nice one. 2-7. Not bad. All right. Flame. Next is Slumber Spirit Bridge. Okay. So 10 more. Okay. Start to wave. So how? So they will go there. Binding. Not so sure. Rock shot. Oh, okay. So let's start this. Okay, go tower. Haha, losers.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Oh no, wait. Hey.
Whirling snow! Wheel of life.
Whew. That was close.
Take flight!
Okay, good job. Oh.
No, my sword! I'll protect us.
Power of Vice.
Whirling snow!
Oh geez. Oh. Hey.
Take flight!
Let's dance.
Hey, close the door.
Rain outlines your fate.
There it is. No. Oh. I hate that. Hey, stop. Oh, jeez. That thing is so fast. So let's close this. I'm so sorry, dude. Bye for now. I think I'm wrong. What the fuck?
Rain outlines your fate. Rise. My opponent.
Yeah. Oh jeez. I'm so sorry.
Take flight.
Almost there. What the? Just 6. Not bad. Wait. And now enter Hues. So the same whip. Start. Oh no, here we go again. Ice. What is that? Okay. This is bad. Fine. Okay. Oh, God. Another crop. God. Oh. Hey, good luck. No. Hey. Bad, bad, bad.
Life goes on.
My apologies. I'll protect us.
Wave to the east.
Take flight.
Rise.
Oh no, the slime. Hey.
Rain outlines you.
Ooh. Oh jeez. What the?
Let me show you.
No, my sword.
Whirling snow.
What? Nice.
My apologies.
Life goes on.
Whirling snow.
Can I really make this? Okay, I'm doomed. Okay, again. I hate this.
defines your fate.
You're right. My apologies.
Okay, so why it is regenerating? I should have.
I'll protect us.
Take flight.
Kill this, kill this. Stop! Oh no! It's healing! Oh, great. Well, I have no choice but to close this.
Let the show begin.
Swirling snow. Go.
Hey, 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 hey. Oh no, 3 more.
No, my sword. My apologies.
Okay, so it is definitely healing itself. Hello, boy. Others. Hi.
Let's dance.
Oh, stay there. Okay, 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 fine.
Swirling snow.
I give up. Okay. But at least I have the Primo. Right? Yeah. Okay. And then autumnal. G, 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 G. Okay, so I hope it's easy. Alright. This. Oh, it's a mine. Okay. So mine's mine. Insufficient points. Okay. Okay.
Rain outlines your take flight.
Let the show begin.
All right. Hey. The heck?
Whirling snow.
Let's dance.
Okay, this is chaos.
My apologies.
Okay. $35 more.
No, my sword. My apologies. Take flight.
All right.
Wheel of life.
Rain outlines him. My apologies. Take flight. My apologies.
Lucky we have Ayaka. Hello everyone from Hanzuko on YouTube. What's up?
Take flight.
Well, this is so hard. How are you, Hanzuko?
My apologies.
11 more. Oh! Okay, stay. Stop.
Take flight.
No, 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 no. Okay, stop. Oh. Okay, that was fun. This is fun. Yeah, yatta. Oh, perfect victory. Nice. Good job. Oh, nice one. Well, next is the Horde part. So Hanjuku said, can Ayato build good damage with Raiden on the team? Oh, yes. If you want to have superconducting effect, yes. And if ever that you want to have an energy recharge or a battery, that's a nice. So wow, lucky him. I also want Ayato, but I'm waiting for Kazuha. So go to... Oh. So here we go. Another wave. Another wave. Okay, let's start. Superconduct. Protection range. 20. Alrighty, let's start. Same team? Yep. Alright, so let's put Inferno. And on the other side, this one. Insufficient points? Oh no. Alright, so I didn't have choice but to start this. Go away, go away. Go back there.
Take flight.
Up, up. Hey, dude.
Let the show begin.
Oops, oops.
No, my sword.
Up. Okay, someone run behind me, huh? Hey.
My apologies.
Let's dance.
Hey.
Go. Take flight.
No. It's not freezing.
I'll protect us.
My apologies.
Oh, stop.
Take flight. Body and
Stop, stop, stop.
whirling. Life goes on.
Oh, jeez. Click, 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 click.
Take flight. No, my sword.
Let the show.
Whirling snow. My apologies.
Oh, great. Nice. Oh, yeah. Nice. Alright.
Whirling snow. Take flight. Rain outlines your. My apologies.
Hey. Stop. Oh, this mages.
No, my sword. Take flight.
Hey, stop running. Yeah, yeah.
My apologies.
Yeah, do this thing. Nice.
Take flight.
I'll protect us.
Oh, 6 more. Only 5 more. Whew.
Let the show begin.
My apologies.
Nice. Oh no. Wait, nice. Hey, stop running.
Whirling snow.
Hey, dude. Hey, hey, hey. Nice.
No, my sword.
I hate that. Like a flying mosquito. Oh no, another one. No, no. Oh no. Oh, I should have used Barbara. Eesh. Oh no. Hey, stop. Ah. I hate that. others. Ganda. Well, at least we have free both, right? And next, Springtide. Springtide. Yeah, this is so tiring. When they're less all on the last alright. So unleash. Okay. Attack speed. Glacial bloom. Okay, let's pick that. Alright. Let's start. Finish this. So, okay. Where are they? Or where will they come from? Oh, jeez. There are 3. Oh, okay. I don't know what to do. Good luck. Okay, good.
Take flight. Whirling
51 mob. Okay. Haha.
Take flight.
Oh, daisy. What?
Whirling snow.
Well, that side, we don't have a problem there. It's just here.
I'll protect us. Take flight.
Stay calm, Aika, stay calm. Okay, there they are again.
Whirling snow.
Wait. Let's check. Alright, 16 more. Oh, 15.
My apologies.
Okay, someone or something is over here. I'm up.
Take flight.
You shall not pass.
No, my sword. Whirling snow.
Oh, wait.
My apologies.
Oh, perfecto. Nice one. So let's do the other part. So last enter Ode. So hi lucky self on YouTube. Oh, new event? Yes. So haven't you done this yet? Well, it's kind of fun but challenging. So let's start the wave. So the same strategy. Okay. Let's start. Good luck, good luck.
Take flight! Take flight! My apologies! Whirling snow! My apologies!
Let's dance.
Yeah. Nice. Heck.
Take flight!
What's with that sprint? I've seen more. Alright. Stop, please. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Nice too. Oh, great. No, you don't, guys. Oh no. Hey, stop. 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 Oh, no. 2-3, okay. No problem. Well, let's claim our reward. Well, oh wait, let me just check my resin 155. That is so sad. Nice one. Wait, let me call my sister Mitcher.
All the standing around is making me so sleepy. La da 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 da.
Come, try your hand at Theater Mechanicus.
Well, let's wait for Mitcher. Wait for Mitcher.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
So while we're waiting for her, well, let's do this quest. Oh, what's this? Another quest? Oh, damn. So let's go back to Rado. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, it's Kazuha. Oh, Kazuha. What the heck are you doing? What are you watching there? Hello. Kazuha, I'm drowning. Sasuke kudasai. Hey. What the heck? Alright, well, let's... Nice. Again. Okay, going back.
Greetings, traveler in Paimon. I heard there would be guides for the IRODORI festival, but I didn't expect it would be you two.
We didn't expect to see you either! Returning as a guest for the IRODORI festival, no doubt.
I was a little surprised myself when I received the invitation. But after wandering the outside world for so long, it's good to have an opportunity to return to my homeland and pay respects to my old friends.
Kazuha, when we saw you in the distance just now, you seemed to be looking for something. What happened?
Ah, yes. You see, when I came off the
hi,
boat with
Lucky.
everyone just now, I
Kazuha.
suddenly heard light footsteps around me.
Yes, I'm also
I could tell
waiting
they were
for
not
him
footsteps of a
for
regular
his
passenger.
rerun.
But by the
I
time I
wonder
turned
when.
around, the person had already disappeared. I only heard a
Well,
splash
I
come from below
saw
the pier.
they linked that
Even though I didn't manage to catch
on
a
the
glimpse
next
of them, I
2.8.
found this strange piece of paper by my feet.
Oh, does the paper happen to have a poem written on it?
Huh. How did you know? Fascinating. It's almost hard to believe such things could happen. Sure, here it is. Please, have a look.
Last time, Aoi no Okina's poem ended with a reference to Akihito. And sure enough, this is a story about him. The story this time basically says that Akihito got his name from his love of red seals. However, the shogun discovered that he had committed plagiarism, and he was soon exiled. Well, if Paimon were to rate today's story, it sounds pretty unfortunate.
I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with this story. I too was once wanted as a criminal by the shogunate. So I'm not all that different from Akihito mentioned in this story.
But according to the story, Akihito was exiled by the shogun because of his wrongdoings. You did nothing wrong, Kazuha. Huh? Traveler, what are you thinking about?
Seal mention in the story.
By the way, you mentioned that your friend has been struggling because he's unable to sign his name quickly, right? In Liyue and Inazuma, there is a saying, that which has been stamped has also been signed. Perhaps using a seal could be a feasible solution. While sailing at sea, I sometimes carve things to pass the time. If you wish to create a stamp for his seal, I might be able to help.
Wow, that's an idea! Quick, let's go tell Albedo!
Alright, so next. Oh, yeah. I wonder where's my sister is.
Albedo, we figured out a way to help Shincho!
Interesting. A story of the 5 Kasen appears again, and with a timely solution. A stamped seal, huh? Indeed, it is an efficient solution. If we use a stamp, then Xingqiu won't have to struggle with his handwriting anymore. However... Since Xingqiu's signature has been previously revealed to the readers, it would seem insincere if he only used the stamped seal for his new books. But I have another idea. Using a seal is a part of it, of course. Let's go to Uyu restaurant now to discuss my idea with everyone.
So go to Uyu restaurant. Uyu. Oh great, there's so much quest. Okay, going back here. Fire. Oh, nice octopus.
Yes, that's it, Genyu. Your writing has greatly improved today, which means yesterday's intensive training was effective.
My apologies, but I simply can't do it anymore. My hands are so sore that I can't even move them anymore. I should have known better than to read novels during calligraphy class.
You just had a 10-minute break. Come on, you can do this.
When it comes to pushing a deadline, there's no one more brutal than Mr. Hirayama.
No wonder Lady Yai would always send the editorial director to handle troublesome authors.
Whoa, this is getting scary. It hasn't even been that long and Shicho's already zombified.
Mr. Hirayama, we found a solution that might just solve our dilemma. In both Liyue and Inazuma, seals are widely used as the equivalents of a signature. If we use a stamp to leave the author's seal on the books, then we could make the signature process a
I
lot
like
easier.
Albedo's eyes.
Of course, a seal on its own is not enough. So,
Can I
propose
add
that
you?
each signature
Oh yeah,
consists
sure, you
of
can
two
add
parts.
me.
First, we'll
So
use
here
a
is
personalized
my
seal. We
user
can simply
ID.
carve one using Chenyu's signature as the design. In addition, I'll also design a simple but elegant pattern that's easy for Chenyu to write. That way, he will only need to draw a simple pattern on each book.
Let me think. All right, I think that would work. Not only does it still involve the author's own handwriting, but the result should be very beautiful as well.
So, what you mean to say is, I've been saved from this predicament?
Mr. Hirayama, it suddenly occurred to me that the reason we gave up on live book signings previously was because it would take too long for the author to sign each book. But if we adopted Calx's proposed method, we might have enough time to do signatures at the live event. And if all the authors signed their books in the same fashion, then Genyu's signature wouldn't look out of place.
If you think it's feasible, I would certainly be happy to design signatures for the other authors as well.
Yes, and you may leave carving the stamps to me.
No, Kazuha.
In that case, I shall contact the other two authors participating in the new release event.
It is a
The favorite
great
quest.
honor
Oh yeah,
to
sure,
use a
but
signature
after
designed by
this
Calx.
dialogue. So one moment.
My pen name is quite complicated and isn't suitable.
Great! Looks like everyone's on
Wait,
board
let me
with the
just skip
idea.
this.
I'm sorry to have kept you busy for so long, Genyu. Please, take the books that Genyu already signed can be used as special
We did it. The event is saved.
Oh hi, Lucky. Yellen 4-star.
Thanks
Oh
to
yeah,
everyone's
so you're
efforts,
pertaining for
Onodera and I
signature.
are finally free of that mess.
Yeah, Yellen is also
That's right! You're finally free!
coming here. Alright. Oh wait. Oh, here you are, Hanzuko. Saving for hot babe character. So are you going to pull for Yellen? Wow. Whoa, nice one. Congrats for having Ayata-san. Nice one. So Hanzuko is so lucky for having Ayato. Yo, so let's go lower. Oh, so we have to leave Uyu restaurant then.
We still have some time to burn. Where should we go next?
Oh, there they
Traveler,
are.
there you are.
Oh, speaking of Ayaka, so Ayaka is our next runner, guys.
Oh, it's Ayaka! And
No problem, Hanzuko. We can play next time.
I was just going to the festival venue to prepare the Ikebana
So
lesson.
lucky
when
on
I found a
YouTube are going
strange
to
piece of
school for
paper on a
her.
flower stand.
Also, you mean
This bar just
for
happened to be close
Yellen?
by at the time. He informed me that
I'm
you've also
thinking
found similar
that
papers
as well,
recently.
since
As such, we came
I do
together to
have
find
my
you two.
Sing Choose
But the paper she found
C6.
isn't quite the same
Well,
as the ones
and
we found before.
I'm
Here's the paper. Please have a look.
I'm waiting literally for him, that guy. Yeah, Kazuha.
Huh. All the poems we found before were roughly the same length. But this one is only 2 lines.
And even though there are only
And
two
I
short
hope
sentences,
I am
neither of them are
hoping
next to the
for
title or centered on the page.
Kazuha for
The position
2.8.
of the writing seems to indicate that there is other content written on this paper besides these 2 lines.
If we take the poem literally, it reads, "Dip this paper in water and see the truth naturally appear." Speaking of which, I have an ancient text at home, specializing in ancient and exotic stories. It mentions a special ink that will show itself when wet and disappear when it's dry.
So, shall we give it a whirl? It just so happens that there's a...
Alright. But now go to the pond. What pond? Where's the pond? Where's the pond? Oh, there. Ta-da!
Wow, look! It's really working! More words have appeared on the paper! Let Paimon see what it says. Story says that after Sumizomi got the collection of poems from Akihito and put them into a stream of water, the plagiarized words in the poem became blurry. Huh? Why would that happen?
You see, Paimon, in the past, when printing was not yet well developed, handwritten text could easily become smudged in books when exposed to moisture. To ensure the text lasted longer, they'd either write using a special ink or coat the paper's surface with a waterproof coating once the writing was finished. Such special inks are time-consuming and laborious to produce, and the waterproof coating could also prove just as difficult. However, since Akihito's poetry collection was an important gift to be presented to the shogun, surely one of those 2 methods was used to protect it. But as for the plagiarized poems, not only would they lack Akihito's seal, but the words would also react differently when exposed to liquid.
Which means Akihito didn't plagiarize his work. He was set up!
Yes, it appears that this is the truth that Sumizome's story is trying to convey. Although the story is saddening, I've decided on the subjects to use for Akihito and Sumizome's portraits. Kazuha, Ayaka, would you be willing to be the models for my paintings?
I would be delighted.
Yes, as would I.
There you go. The next 2 portraits should be ready in no time.
Yes. And now that all 4 stories have all been collected, the story of the 5 Kasen is now fully completed.
Long ago, Inazuma had 5 legendary poets. People bestowed upon them the title of the 5 Kasen.
One year, the poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal. But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter.
He's so cute.
Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
That figure was none other than Aoi no Okina himself. This turn of events had begun with an unnamed individual, under whose coercion Aoi no Okina was forced to take drastic measures to retrieve a page of poetry. He knew nothing of this individual's true intentions. All he knew was that the poem had to do with an old acquaintance, Akahito.
Akahito had once belonged to the 5 Kasen. Each poem he composed, he marked with a scarlet red seal, hence the Aka in his name. Such a distinguished writer was he, and yet one of the poems he had submitted the previous year was found to be plagiarized.
Can you show where is
Akahito was
before?
exiled for his crimes,
Again,
and
I
only
forgot.
4 of the 5
Oh,
Kasen
it's
remain.
inside on your Serenity pot. Yep.
Sumizome went over Akihito's poems and noticed that the plagiarized poem lacked his seal. She immersed his poetry in a stream nearby, and only on the plagiarized poem did the ink run. Aoi no Okina passed
It's
by
where you buy
and witnessed
some
Sumizome's
housing
doing,
stuff.
which he then recorded
Yep,
in a
on
poem.
your Serenity pot.
Thus transpired the events of Suiko's poetry submission, and this is where the story comes to an end.
Alright, so return to the 5 Housing Plaza at Rito. Alrighty. So going back. Where? Where? Meh. What is current involvement about that time you saved the Tanuki photo board? Oh, here. So we have to finish this
I only
quest
wish life
first.
could be as illusion.
Oh, great. Yeah, I'm hungry. Well, yes, later. It's lunchtime.
So many complaints. What should I do?
Need any help?
Are you the traveler who my
Emerson?
superior said would come and help us out? You came at the perfect time. We're facing a small problem here. As you know, the
How may
IRODORI
I
festival
help
is
you,
underway.
Emerson?
In addition to all the things on sale, there's a lot of free entertainment programs available. But today, we received numerous complaints that a group of people have been hogging the Tanuki photo board. They won't leave so no one else gets to use it. What a headache.
Can't you arrest them?
Well, it would solve the immediate problem, but don't you think that if the Tenryou Commission starts arresting people without good cause, we'll soon have a bigger problem on our hands? The first thing we tried was negotiating with them, but ultimately these facilities are open to everyone, and there's no time limit on usage. This means that as long as they haven't done anything technically illegal, even if they keep hogging it, there is nothing we can do. So, can you try negotiating with them for us? If these complaints can't be resolved and Madame Kujo finds out, I'll lose my bonus this month for sure.
Hogging a photo board, huh? We know who would do something like that. Should we go and have a look?
Thank you so much. You'll find them by the Tanuki photo board just east of the square.
Make sure you get in line
Oh, it's Kazuha.
Oh.
You seem upset, Paimon.
Ever since we completed the story of the 5 Kasen, there's still one thing Paimon hasn't been able to figure out. One of
What?
the 5 Kasen is called Kuranushi, right? It's just that, how could the story of the 5 Kasen finish without him appearing at all?
Oh. Have you really not noticed?
Huh? Not noticed what? This is no time to be playing games, Tone Deaf Bard!
Oh,
What he
chill.
means is that the story of Kuranushi
chill.
was already embedded within the 4 poems.
Huh? Really?
That's right. The key lies in the poem that Aoi no Okina wrote after seeing Sumizome rinsing the poetry collection. An average person could never understand the scene of a young girl washing Akahito's poetry collection in a stream. Even Aoi no Okina couldn't figure out the meaning behind Sumizome's actions. He was simply reminiscing and thinking about his old acquaintances. However, for the perpetrator who framed Akahito, it was completely obvious. He was worried that if this poem was seen by the Shogun, then the Shogun could discover the truth behind the plagiarism incident. If that happened, then he'd be finished. So, in desperation, he threatened Aoi no Okina to make him tear out this poem.
Which means the one who threatened Aoi no Okina is the same person that framed Akahito.
The culprit is none other than Kurunushi.
What? Kuranushi?
That's right. Though there are only 4 poems, they still managed to tell the complete story of all 5 kasen. Since the Shogun mentioned in the poems is certainly not the one of the 5 kasen, the only character left is the mysterious one with an unknown identity.
Oh, okay. Paimon is finally starting to get it now.
However, this also brings something else to mind. The story of the 5 kasen has more or less reflected everything that's been happening around us lately. Which begs the question, is there a Kuronushi in our world as well?
A Kuranushi? In our world?
Speaking of which, I wonder if our dear Kazuha has come up with anything.
Oh, right! Kazuha! He's been pretty quiet this whole time. Let's ask him!
Talk to Kazuo. Hey Kazuo. Let's take a picture. Hey, hey. Nice. Alright, so...
What's the point of
Hey, Kazuha! Are you okay? You've been standing in front of this blank canvas for a while, and you don't look so good.
Apologies for making a wild assumption, but has the story of the 5 kasen reminded you of anything?
Yes. A few things did come to mind, actually. However, they were nothing more than some past incidents regarding my family. I don't mind sharing the stories, but I'd prefer not to bring you any more trouble.
Hey, we're all friends here, Kazuha. You can always tell us whatever's on your mind.
Kaidehara, please forgive my assumption, but perhaps you were thinking of the Raiden Gokuden?
The Raiden Gokuden? What's that?
It appears that Miss Kamisato and I were thinking of the same thing. But it also has much to do with the Yashiro Commission. It would be improper to speak of it here without the consent of Miss Kamisato.
It's fine. Those of us here are all trustworthy, so there isn't any harm in it. However, this matter is somewhat complicated and may be difficult to explain. Let me start with the Raiden Gokuden. As you all know, the Yashiro Commission's primary purpose is managing ceremonial and cultural affairs, and Inazuma's art of forging swords is a very important part of our culture. The Raiden Gokuden were once the top 5 schools of the forging art in Inazuma. Although these families were swordsmiths by craft, they also held many important positions in the Yashiro Commission. Unfortunately, of the 5, only the Amenoma art still maintains its artisan lineage. The descendants of the Ishin art are also still alive, but the craft has been lost to time. The descendants of the Ishin art are none other than the Kaidehara family.
Whoa! We knew Kazuha came from a noble family, but we had no idea about his connection to the Yashiro Commission and sword...
Yes, but that's all part of the past now. The Ishin art was lost with my great-grandfather's generation. My grandfather was dissatisfied with my great-grandfather's lack of effort. When he was young, my grandfather traveled all over Tevat to find a way to revive the family business. But it was to no avail. And in my generation, our last remaining family property was lost as well.
I heard my elder brother mention that the decline of the Raiden Gokuden happened very rapidly. In the span of a few decades, 3 of the families suffered various misfortunes and disappeared completely. Later, there was speculation that all of these misfortunes stemmed from some background However, since not every family of the Raiden Gokuden came to ruin, such explanations were treated as nothing more than a conspiracy theory.
Indeed. I've also believed such ideas were just theories and rumors. However, I know that a major incident happened to my great-grandfather when he was young. Not only did it affect the Kaedahara clan, but it nearly jeopardized the Kamisato clan's position in the Yashiro Commission as well. After reading the story of the 5 Kasen, I can't help but feel like it's pointing me toward the truth behind that incident.
What exactly happened to your great-grandfather, Kazuha?
I still can't say. I need to speak with someone to verify the details. Let's meet here again at noon tomorrow. I will tell you everything I know then.
Oh, nice. Completed.
What a coincidence. I was wondering where I might be able to find you, and here you are.
Missed me?
Yes, indeed. I believe Klee has missed you tremendously. Alright, as much as I'd like to sit and chat with you, this time I'm here mainly for Klee. Before bringing Klee here, I told her many stories about Inazuma. It got her very excited to experience the local culture here. However, I've got other things to do in Inazuma this time besides painting the portraits of the 5 Kasen. Over the next couple of days, I won't have the time to show her around. Inazuma is not like Mondstadt. I can't just let Klee wander off by herself when I'm busy with other things. So I had to have her stay at the International Trade Association while I finish my work. She hasn't complained, but I can tell she's not enjoying being stuck there on her own. Fortunately, I now have you and Paimon. So,
Yay! Miss Honorary Knight's here! What you talking about, Miss Honorary Knight? Are we gonna go play? Yeah! But Albedo is really busy. I can't go too far away or he'll be worried about me. Aw, Klee, you're such a thoughtful kid. Paimon's very thoughtful, thank you very much. Paimon always thinks of you whenever she's eating a delicious slime. Yeah, that's more like it. Anyway, it is pretty cruel not to let Klee go out when she was so excited to come here. Yep. Allow the almighty traveler and dependable Paimon to bring Klee on a tour of Inazuma.
Klee, do you want to go play with Miss Honorary Knight?
Yay! You bet I do!
As you know, Klee is our Spark Knight. You must keep her safe and sound. By which I mean, try to keep her out of trouble. For instance, if a mountain in Inazuma was to lose one of its peaks, or if there were an explosion somewhere in the city, Klee could very well get in trouble. Glad to hear it.
I promise I'll bring you back an awesome souvenir, Mr. Albedo.
Great. I look forward to it.
Oh, what's this? Alrighty, guys. So it's been a while
you in Inazuma.
Yes.
Try the local cuisine.
I need to
visit a
take
shrine.
lunch. I need to
Whatever you
eat. Well, I'm hungry.
What's that?
So, Minasan, there you go. So we did a lot of things today. Well, maybe later after I eat, I'm going to use my resin. Yep.
Alright, snack time it is. Let's go.
Alrighty, Minasan, Machis. So here is Maru of Machiru. And thank you for watching me on this stream. For those who interact with me earlier, arigato. And for our new subscriber, thank you so much.
blade embraces its duty.
And guys, don't forget
as a jeweler cherishes
to
their gems.
follow me as well on my Facebook page, Maru.
Crowdsourcing competition is now underway.
So,
Take part and win
thank you guys, and see you in my next stream.